I'm dying now. That seems to always happen when I come back. It's odd, huh? Man, I really gotta add a hotkey to my Stream Deck for switching over to this layout. Oh well. Oh well. There we go. Manually click. Oh. It's occurring to me. I could have, during that break, totally rigged up the next chapter name for the layout. And I didn't. And I should have. And whatever, man. Chapter 6, Victims of War. Well, it is. Let's see here. Still gonna look at this one page just for confirmation of the spelling. Victims of War. Boop, update. There we go. Alright. Chapter 6. Chapter 8, for reference, is the last one pre-route split. Where you take the Eirika and Ephraim route. So, it's 8 PM right now. Maybe I'll go up until the route split tonight. I don't know. Basically, it's like pre-route split is a third of the game, the route split is another third, and then like the last section is another third, is the way that I think of this game. In terms of portions, so we're almost a third of the way in. We're probably about a fourth of the way into the game currently. Let's see. Eirika suppresses her feelings of unease and continues to search for her brother. Passing through Seraphim, the group crosses into the Grotto Empire. From here forward, there is no doubt that they are walking through hostile territory. In hopes of avoiding unnecessary trouble, Eirika and company head for a sparsely populated region of Grotto. However, it is too late. Their movements are already being tracked. Oh noes. Chapter 8, Victims of War. I'm sure I'll recognize the map when I see it. This is the freaking fog one with the spiders? I'm seeing this fog here, so tell me. You have ascertained Eirika's whereabouts, have you not? I have. I sent some of our men to follow the princess as she fled Seraphim. They tell me Eirika and her friends will be coming this way shortly. Our ambush is ready and waiting. There's no way they can escape. Like rats in a sack, as they say. The hell are you talking about? Who says that? Very good. Won't that wretched vulture be delighted? Now, about this Princess Eirika. I hear she's quite a handful, and that she can't fucking level strength. They say her paladin withstood Valter's lance. Tell me, Navala, are you certain you can handle this assignment? Don't worry, everything is under control. I brought along a certain something from Renee. It will negate whatever feudal resistance they offer. Pray it goes, as you say. Very well, do what you must. I must return to the capital. Will you not stay and see how Eirika looks in captivity? Unlike 2 other layabouts I know, I do not have such time to waste. I have much to do for our master. A mountain of tasks awaits me. My time is far too precious to waste on the likes of that royal whelp. Trifles such as these are best left in the hands of servants, such as you. Yes, of course. Why are you here now then? But then travel well. Freakish old man. Should have watched. You might have learned something. I will capture the princess, and I will replace you at our master's side. You will stew in regret, and I will enjoy every moment. Princess Eirika of Renee, accept your fate. You have nowhere to flee. What? Who are you? And where did you come from? You're as beautiful as I'd heard. And are even wearing your bracelet. I suppose we should begin there. When you surrender your lovely little trinket. Ah, my bracelet. Why do you want it? His Majesty desires it. That's reason enough. I'm not judging if he's a bit of a fashion icon. He loves his accessories. Once I present it to him, he will make me a general, and I will be famous. Come, hand it over. Do it quickly, and I'll leave you alive. Princess Eirika, you will do no such thing. Of course not. Obedience will save you pain. You came all this way to aid Prince Ephraim, have you not? A fool's errand. Ephraim fell before the Empire's might. As we speak, he wastes away in a cell in Arenva, meekly awaiting his execution. My brother? You lie. A pitiful worm like you could never defeat my brother. Protest all you like. It does not change the truth. Ephraim is lost, and it was Grotto that defeated him. You're not going to acquiesce, are you? Very well. Bring me the child. You are my child now. Help me. Look familiar? She's a citizen of your precious Renee. Of course, everyone then would look familiar. That racist much? Now, give me the bracelet. Do it, or the child dies. Hold on a second. Are you saying all Reneans look the same? No, please. You win, but I must have your word the child will suffer no harm. Princess, wait. That bracelet. It's not worth a child's life. Forgive me, Seth. Yes. There can be no mistaking it. Next, your weapons. Take them off and hand them over. No. Surrendering our weapons would be tantamount to suicide. You demand too much of us. I see years of peace and idleness have not dulled the wits of all Renee's knights. Well then, my hostage is no more use to me, does she? Such a waste. Wait a moment. I've just had a delicious idea. Have you heard of the giant spiders prowling around this region? I was right about what chapter it was. They'd appreciate a nice hot meal, wouldn't you agree? You can't. No! This will be a delight to watch. These fools will curse the day they were born to Renee. Why would you... How can you do such a thing? This is a war. There are no rules here. In war, you can do anything. Anything. Even eat Krabby Patties at 3 a.m. You curs of Renee have lost. Your idiotic ravings mean nothing. Enough. Hold your tongue. What? We, the people of Renee, have long honored our allegiance with the Grotto Empire. And you invaded without warning. You ravaged our land. You killed my father. Even then, I told myself I must not hate Grotto or her people. If I gave in to my hate, the bond between our lands would be lost forever. I refused to hate. Instead, I've lived for the day our nations would know peace again. But if this is Grotto's true face, if you could extinguish Renee without pity, without remorse, if this is the case, then there is no room in my heart for forgiveness. Impudent girl. Do you expect your words to save your countrymen? They will not. Your beloved people will all die, as will you. Oh, this is the frickin' pain in the ass chapter! If you must curse someone, curse your dear princess. Help, someone! Cry, scream. This is the one of go save green units before they get mauled by Spider-Man. Are we gonna get eaten? We're going to be fine. Someone will rescue us. Wow, would you look at these muscles? I had no idea how much stronger I'd gotten. Oh, I bet I could take on my dad or just about anyone. I knew if I worked at it, I'd become a great warrior. So you can go ahead and make Ross a fighter if you're lame like that, or you can make Ross a pirate if you're cultured. You know what we're doing. Anyone who knows a thing or two about sacred stones knows you make Ross a pirate. Man, his skill sucks. Alright, Pirate Ross, huh? Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's fine for units I'm bringing in here. Let's just do that. No one else here has any things to deposit. Oh, I can bring an extra unit this time. I can bring Arthur. Yeah, that's fine. Not pick units. Go back to items, and then I may as well do something like this, I would think. Wink a second one. Wink a vulnerary that I'm probably never going to use, but it's always better to have one. One of those things that you have just in case of emergencies. Is what's the best way to go about it. Holy shit. You don't need that much from your little shopping trip. Don't need to go that crazy. Calm down. You have a vulnerary and stuff there too. Okay, let's go ahead and give you another axe here. You don't get your hatchet. I thought about it. Get another one of each of these. This one has some damage on it. Fine, take it. Yeah, this is the promotion item, right? Yeah. Couldn't remember if it was the stat boost or the promotion item. Pretty sure it was the promotion item, though. Sure. Probably not gonna use it. Yoink, yoink. Be stocked up a while. Just to move it to the bottom so I don't fat finger it. I don't need it. Yeah, swords, I mean, swords are kind of your strong suit since you got S in them, so I mean, as the way it's gonna be. Okay. Fine by me, I would say. Yeah, I don't have to do anything here, I don't think. Success 3%? Did I say success? Yeah, success 3%. Check map. There's a village there. Why doesn't my legendary duo just rush on over there? And the rest of us will figure it out as we go. I remember having to redo this map a couple times back when. Back in ye olde days. We'll go underneath this forest through this little set here and run on over there. I won't be able to traverse the mountains, but... Ross! Join them, Ross. Get your eyes in there, calm. Oh, there's regular soldiers too. It's just like descending from the mountains or the spooters and stuff. This will be the case. What else are we dealing with? No one immediately close over there. Okay. Okay. I don't think there'd be anyone over here, would there be? Just making sure. Okay. Victims of war. Let's go. Yeah, just making sure I'm set to that. Wait a second. There. Had a feeling. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Seth doesn't need the EXP as much. Let's make friends go in there. Is what we'll do. Let's just switcheroo their positions. That's what I'm thinking here. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Okay. Here we go. Now do this. Oh yeah, I guess I should mention there with Ross. Yeah, so the trainees, they promote into a base class unit. And then from there can promote into a advanced class. So, make Ross a pirate. You can't get any other pirates in the game. You can get a berserker, which is the promotion of pirate. But, you know, just comes as berserker. It's not like any of them there are going to be using sword. But you could work on some lance experience. Sword this time. Here, support bonuses and stuff. I should have had loot down there too, I'm now realizing. I'm too lazy to restart the map right now. Sure, largely move as a unit, but, you know, some are obviously going to be further ahead than others. Okay. Don't know why it's continuing to, like, freeze briefly. Support? Wait a second. I think that was one of the ones I wanted to have, even though Naomi wasn't going to be, like, one of my main party members. She was going to be, like, one of my backup units that I take from time to time. I feel like the situation calls for it. Yeah, she was going to support with Garcia. Was going to be the case. Okay. Let's see it. Right into the forest, but chances are I'm still hitting you. Not doubling, but I am hitting. Also, I guess some of them are using swords. Guess I could have used the lance after all. Do I double you, though? Oh, I do. Pretty nice. Very nice. Meanwhile, I hear weapon triangle disadvantage, and Franz doesn't care. Yeah, he is gonna become one heck of a dude, isn't he? Quite the unit he's shaping up to be. Fun! That's... I spoke too soon. My god. Okay. So, I mean... Can't quite make it there. Wow. Can't even kill... What? Oh, because... Erase timeline where I switched that. Okay. That is right. I remember now. Ooh. Sure, give it a go here. Now, more than likely, this'll miss. Okay. Eirika needs some EXP. Holy shit! She's gained no strength. She can't kill anyone. He's at 5 HP. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me right now. Fine, just get EXP how you can. Get a hit, I guess. This is how my Eirika has turned out. Isn't this great? My god. Well, try it out. Damn. Okay. Come on, Ross. Never mind. You can take another hit if you need to. Form a wall, Ross. Can't exactly block Arthur there. Darn you. Darn you, game. Oh, I guess that's fine. I guess that's still fine. Well. Yeah, Franz is kind of turning into a one-man army. Well, two-man army with Seth here. Like, he is definitely benefiting from a lot of those support bonuses, no doubt. Well, here we go, Pirate Ross. He's gaining those hefty muscles. This is actually the perfect time for Ross to promote into a pirate, because now he can traverse mountains, so I can actually get to the the green allies, green units. These are not allies per se, but you know what I mean. Ow! A whole 1 damage. Yeah, he's just kind of cleaning up here. This is the thing. Oh, an iron blade. Let's just send that to the convoy. I don't need it. Yep, this is how my Franz has turned out. He's certainly something, isn't he? He's certainly quite the sight. Kind of hoped it would hit just to see that little ting and 0 damage. Or no damage, I should say. Oh, look, a healer. That's someone Eirika can kill. Okay, I want to get over there before the spooters come in. So Ross kind of has to haul ass over there. To an extent. Here, do this. Then Ross can come and finish this guy off. Is the process I'm thinking here. Ross, get over here. Time to die. I give Loot some EXP. She didn't get any during that last map. She would like some. But Eirika can also kill now. A rare opportunity indeed. I fully expected that to miss. Strength, 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 strength. Oh! Praise be. Okay, die. Get out of here. Okay, what level are you at right now, by the way? Yeah, 2. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. Sir? Sir Garcia? Don't come near me right now, Nami. Name me whatever. Oh. I'm sorry. I was just wondering what you were doing. I'm preparing myself for the battle. Please don't come near me right now. Are you trying to get psyched? Yes. To prepare myself for battle, I visualize the enemy in front of me. Then, during battle, I can focus all my attention on them. If you want to survive this war, you must focus all your attention on the enemy. I see. Please excuse me now. Wait. Yes, sir? I apologize for yelling at you. That must be how I became such a brilliant warrior. I must go focus now. I honestly think the most important one to heal here is Colm. Because I kind of want to move him forward for the sake of information. Hot damn. Okay. Uh-oh. Mistakes might have been made. This is why we save state. Because my goodness, man. Alright. Seth, clean up crew. Crew. Words. Tiny little smidge of EXP. Archer will go on there next turn. This is what I'm thinking here. Move as a semi-unit here. Miss. Yes! That occupies a tile that those other guys up north would have occupied otherwise, so that's the perfect spot for you to have gone on to. That works out fantastically for me. Yes. Poison axe. Oh, shit. Hey, look, Ross just made it to level 2. Hey, strength went up. Weapon level increased. Poison Ross could be a good opportunity to heal, but at the same time, I kind of wanted to get him over those mountains. The stupid spiders. What is the objective of this map? Is it route? Is it defeat leader? Ooh! Yeah, my super strong duo, I think, is going to have to dash on over this way, which is fine. They have the movement to do so. Good job, Cold. No. That's not a good sound. Defeat boss. It is defeat boss. So if I can just assassinate the boss before the spooters come, then I know we're gonna maul those green units and take away my rewards. I heard there are monstrous spiders living in the mountains to the east. They're said to be poisonous, so I stocked up on antitoxins. This antitoxin's strong stuff. No need to worry about poison with this around. Hey, why don't you go ahead and take one? Go on, you may need it. They might still eat you, but at least they won't be able to poison you. Okay. What the hell, man? Kill him, Ross. And his stupid poison axe. Damn. It's not enough. Damn. Could form a bit of a wall here as best I can. Here. Take out this guy. Like this. Come on. Not HP plus 1. Could have been better, but not garbage at least. Halberd. I almost one shot. May as well use the sword. Okay. Be gone with this guy. And then say... Yeah, as long as I block this side, you won't be able to attack this back tile. Which means I can kill this guy this way. What that does free me up to do. I do gotta deal with this other cavalier. Is the problem. Well, if I could have asked for any +2, it would have been that, so. Damn, man. Ah, crap. Five plus 11 is gonna be 16. Even with a couple double rounds of 2s. It's not really gonna be enough. Which means we're shifting strategies. Garcia can eat a couple hits if he needs to. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't, but can if he needs to. Go here. Heal. One of them attacks Eirika. The one upside is that she isn't going to kill him on enemy phase, which means the wall's maintained, and nobody here has a ranged option to finish her off. So, yeah, don't attack here. Just be at the ready for enemy phase. May as well take a pot shot. Or I crit and kill. Would have been kind of cool. Okay. And Colm is just gonna sit right where he is. And there's my wall. Yeah. That's my tactical setup. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I knew you were going to attack Eirika. She does not have the strength to kill you. Which means the wall's maintained. She can't even hit you. At least she got one hit, so she gets some EXP. Instead of one. Oh, shit. Ugh. Outside of that, that was a good play that turn, I feel like. Outside of that one thing. Which can be solved this way. Fuck. So, like... I don't know, mix it up. Halberd. No! Damn you! Is it fate? Is it locked in? I keep hitting that by accident. Come on, just... Yeah. Fine, the lance, I guess. Something cool. Oh! Definitely not just an excuse to reload there. What the hell then? Shit. Crap. I need someone for this tile, though, is the problem. You guys can't get far enough. That is the issue I am encountering here. Is I've got a little bit of a predicament at the moment. You can actually damage that guy, but you can't kill him, so... What's the point in that sense? Interesting. That means that it actually opens an interesting option for me. Yeah, halberd. Go do this. Kill this guy. Do a lot of things from that turn the same. Totally not just an excuse to reload that. That'd be ridiculous. Like, I have an idea in mind. I'm fated to get a +1. Probably the rarest +1 he could get. But whatever, man. Screw it. Holy shit. Kill this guy. Okay, do you get a +2? Is that faded? No, you did change to a +3. No, I missed that time. Once I block the left side, as it stands, this tile is safe. That won't be the case when I move Ross. My strategy boils down to deal with it on enemy phase, because he can survive one more hit. That's what my strategy's boiling down to here, so moving him away. But there isn't really a good way that I do that while not making Natasha vulnerable. Outside of, I guess, the obvious here. Fine. He might go after loot. It is possible. Good chance it happens. On antitoxin. I'd consider going for it if I could kill. But I can't. Damn, poison axe. Okay, whatever, I guess. Yeah, Eirika's here to just hold down the fort, essentially. Damn, you... Actually hit Colm. Okay. I appear to be finding myself in a bit of a situation, don't I? So it would seem a little bit of a situation here. I survived the turn, but holy shit, is there a lot of guys. I need to make a wall, like, now. Can you not kill anyone? Okay, this should work. Okay. A little bit of lag, but... Oh, he got a crit. Maybe I should have turned the combat animations back on, huh? Interesting, but good. You can only heal, right? Yeah, in which case I'm not exactly going to worry too much about you. Who'd be able to finish you off if I did that? Is the problem. Because you're freaking in my way. I'll figure it out in a second, or I'll get the 2% crit, imagine. Perfect. I don't know. How's it going, Guzma? How'll be things going here? Seth is like the only person that can kill here. I'm locked in. Is what's going on. Damn, I can't even kill. You'd be able to reach that tile. That sucks. You can kill. One can reach him. It's probably fine. I guess two would be able to reach him. Would be the case. Hopefully this will have the two healers be too occupied healing one another. do anything about me. Hold on a hot second here. Do something like this. Yeah, 400 Wayne today, just trying to get my stream watch streak up. I hope everything's a-okay with work there. I don't know if I survive this turn. They're all going after Franz. This is good so far. Pretty chill, they're not that hungry. Well, that's good there. Figured you'd go after Natasha. Wow, that was good RNG. Okay, I also got to haul ass over to the right because I know that there's going to be spiders coming on down at some point here. I kind of want to get Ross over there. Not going to lie. He has vulneraries. My weekend's been alrighty here. Just been marathoning One Piece live action season 2 with my family up until this point. Definitely got a kick out of that. Alright, we're in actually a bit of a better position now, I would say. Yeah, came out on Tuesday. Here, do something like this, actually. Methinks. Okay. Then do this. The whole season is all out. Because that's what Netflix does. Unlike Amazon that releases them weekly. Damn you, game! Damn you. I think Seth might just have to deal with this on his way. So what's going on? Because I don't see how I deal with that otherwise. Damn you and your javelin. Here, Arthur, do some stuff. Yeah. Yeah, coming out next month here in April. Looking forward to seeing what they do there. I was lucky that it missed me. Less healing that I have to do. Can I? Sure can't. Of course I can. Ross, you know what? Just start making your way over here. Honestly. Franz, start making your way over there. And on the way, do a drive-by. Like this. Yep, I sure have. Decent chunk of EXP. Eirika finally gets some EXP. By doing something like this. And maybe if I'm lucky, these two start healing each other. Would certainly be lucky. I'll even move Colm off. In fact. What the hell's going on over here? Not anything immediately. Okay, before Franz runs off that way, make sure that he's topped up. There's that 10 stream streak. Nice. Okay. It's just Namie. Should be good then. Look, there they are. No! See? That's what happens in this map. And I might genuinely be too late. Poison can kill in this game? I thought I just brought you to 1 HP. Okay. That changes things. Good. So, I have two main options here as I see it. Either I can deal with all this, get my bearings, and get some units over here to protect these guys, which the only person that can actually get in here and fight them is Ross because of the mountains. I don't have any flyers. Or I can try to go assassinate the boss. Yeah, that is the case with most Pokemon games where it leaves you with 1 HP. Oh, the boss is right there. That was what I wanted to know. And I'm thinking that my higher odds of success is assassinate the boss. But how the hell am I gonna get EXP on Eirika if not this way? That's my concern right now. Damn. Oh my god. That was pretty good RNG, I would say. That was a decent level up, too. It's pretty good +3. Huh. Ha ha ha. Wait a second. I'm 1 short. Literally 1 HP short to... Wait a second. That might be okay, actually. Guess you can go here, too. Makes it easier to heal after. Wait, no, I'm not. I apparently don't know what numbers are. But yeah. On this map here, I don't know. Maybe 20, 30 minutes? I lose track during these things. I thought that said our mods at first. There are 20 to 30 minutes. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I think I need Seth to kill here. Outside of Franz, I don't think there's anyone else who can do it. That's the way it goes with Fire Emblem maps. That's how it tends to go. Guess I need to do this if I'm not popping an antitoxin. I can do this. Hello, Mythic. How's it going? I appreciate the 49-month resub there. Whee! One heck of a long time. What you're printing? Pots for plants. More specifically, I'm printing the basin, which a completed product. Well, it's not completed until I add the float. Looks like this. This is what we'd be printing here.
Hello.
But yeah. And I am also playing the hardest difficulty here. So, the actual pot is this, essentially. This is just the basin for water. So you water by pouring down this channel here, and then you have a little float that indicates your water level. So as this raises and lowers, it gives you an indication of what the water level is at, and you just bottom water. So it waters the plant from the bottom, inspires them to, encourages them to make deep root systems, get nice dry topsoil that bugs aren't going to be making their homes in and stuff. I gotta glue the 2 halves of the float here. The actual float part is this hollow piece that I printed. That'll glue onto this, and it'll become a float when it connects from both sides here. And be a handy-dandy thingamabob. Good thing to have some tomatoes into until they're ready to go into the ground proper. So, a bit of a long project kind of thing here. But these are really quite nice pots. They're actually quite good. But, holy shit, is it a massive amount of plastic that I use up for one of these? And it is so big for my printer that I can't even print it like, one of the, how do I say it? Just vertical or just horizontal. It has to go corner to corner to just barely have space. I could always shrink it down and then obviously I have space. But I like printing it at this size. So this is kind of truly the maximum size that I could print this pod at with my printer. But yeah. Like the easiest difficulty in Awakening, got through some of the maps easy peasy. Yeah, the easiest mode in Awakening is definitely not too hard. The hardest mode in Awakening is like one of the hardest Fire Emblem things in the entire series. Of the 3D printing community, I've never seen so much engineering gone into a plant pot before. Yeah, I'd show my completed one, but there's a tomato plant that is so tall it's almost hitting the ceiling. And it's occupado in the other room. But, yeah, essentially... Here. Want to see, like, the full engineering here. There's a square version, too. This is the rectangular version. But yeah, so this will just be, like, basin. So, I plan on giving these to my Oma, who I'm going to give some tomato plants to have in our windowsill until spring's here, and I plant them properly in our garden, as I do most years, but I just usually give super basic plastic pots. And then she puts them on, like, a plate so that it can drain onto the plate and not damage anything. Don't have to worry about that here. You don't have to put anything under it. It's not like it's going to drain. Just put the water right into there. So, where did I put my... Oh my god, I'm missing a piece now. What have I done? It's on my lap. It's right there. But yeah, so this piece right here is essentially going to sit right there. And then you can see the little rungs along the side there. So that kind of keeps this fully pressed against the front here, actually. So when the water level's all the way down, it's almost flush. But then, once I glue those two pieces together on that side, then the water level raising will make this raise up to whatever level here, and I can see, all right, yeah, it's got lots of water. And then as time goes on, it goes down. It's kind of cool. So for this pot to be complete, I gotta glue that together. And I gotta glue these onto the bottom here. So the actual pot itself has these two little square holes on the bottom. And then you print these little thingamabobs. So I'll glue them in too. So I already have some completed ones, evidently. And then it just fits into there. Looks kind of nice visually, the one color above the actual basin. You have the little float that's going to tell you exactly where your water level's at. Like nothing right now. And then as it raises up, it'll get up to about there. And you just dump water in there whenever it's low. Even if the top of the soil looks completely dry, you can see that little float and be like, all right, yeah, it's got lots of water. Everything's a-okay. So it is actually like really quite smartly engineered. It is quite the contraption, I would say. Here, just so they can get into a position where they can heal one another. Never mind. Oh, you can actually traverse across the mountain, though. I don't know. Try this. Might not be able to easily get to one another to heal each other right now, but... Okay. The main difficult part of the map should be done with. Get my eyes over here. Spooters are going to be coming any second now. I might still have to pivot to assassination plan. So it might have to happen. Just hope that if they see one of my units, they'll, you know, prioritize my unit. Is what I'm hoping here. Because I do see that this is a rare opportunity to, get Eirika some EXP. Because holy shit, man. Ugh. Yeah, one at a time there. I can put him on the mountain. Weird. Let's see what I can do there in a second. Probably don't want to get there. Though, if I need to, I can. Maybe get just out of this range. Bunch of people need healing over here. Here, do this first and foremost, I guess. Okay. I'll try it. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that you were actually able to attack from there or something. I don't know how fast Ross can get over mountains. I don't know if there's any hope. More poison on my guy. Okay. Still poison on you, though. Here, just... Yeah, I might just have to reload save and pivot strategy. Well, I might just have to do... Ooh! Ooh! Oh, worth the javelin. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh. Oh, how the tables have turned. Wah. Eirika needs EXP. And she needs freaking strength, man. Ooh, level up. These be a good one. Not too bad. Not too bad. You're full health now, so you can afford to take a shot. Way to go. You gotta level up too. That was your first level up? Holy crap. Here, now do this. There we go. Now maybe we trap these bozos in here. Ish. It's a green item, so I would have gotten it after killing you anyway, but whatever. I guess it's mine now. Get some free EXP for that anyway, so why not? Okay. Thicket. So I can't step onto there, but I can drop someone onto there. Ha! Interesting. What a game, huh? Was it just the one spider? Before he gets fully healed. Get some EXP off of healing him. They're not healing each other anymore. They have accepted their fate. It's one of those situations. Maybe I need to free them. Maybe. Here, just try that, I guess. Ross, move up this way. Are you just, like, trapped in here now? You... Can paladins move across mountains or something like that in this game? Obviously not peaks. Am I learning new things about this game? Oh, there we go. Just healing isn't happening the other way around. Maybe your HP needs to be under half or something. Okay. Okay. This works then. Sure. Here. Yeah, there's nothing going on here, right? Well, okay. Will you not? Oh. Well, they did give up on life. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll see you later, I guess. I was really hoping to farm off of them. That's too bad. Strength! Fuck! Is my Eirika ever bad? Like, wow! It is unreal! Just gonna have to bench her, like, immediately, even though you can't bench her because she's a lord! Damn it! The hell? This really sucks. Where are you at now? 9. Not too bad. Well, here. Yeah, a bunch of people need healing and stuff. I guess it was literally just the one spider. Seth is just going on his own little sneaky assassination mission. Something like that. Make sure we're fully healed here. Increase weapon level and stuff. I can grind out some supports while I'm here too. In a moment. Make sure I'm not doing anyone's by accident, potentially. I might be able to get these two to be. Oops, I'm hitting things a little bit too fast. Okay. Yeah, so I think Ross and Loot and Natasha and friends I can work on here. Is the case. Yeah, that's what it looks like from what I'm seeing on my sheet here. So, you guys go hang out. Oh, we're gonna have it done. Okay, that's gonna be all of Franz's supports. There we go. Look at that. Franz, that satchel you made me is ingenious. Really. Really? Good. I made yours more lightweight than the one I made myself. Thank you so much. I'll cherish it. Oh, ouch. Sister Natasha, are you alright? What's wrong? My hair. Oh, your hair's gotten pinched in your clip. Ow. Oh, don't move. Let me help you. Thank you. Got it. Thank you so much. But your hair's still... I know. Hold on a moment. Let me see. Here it is. A comb? Your hair is messed up. Oh, do you like me to fix it? Yes, please, but where did you get that comb? Prison wallet. Excuse me for a moment. This comb is a memento of my mother. Your mother? Yes. See, when I left home, I was afraid of something bad happening. So I thought I'd take this comb with me as a good luck charm. I usually keep it in front of the portrait of my mother, Ford painted. I see. Yes. There, all done. It looks good. Much better than when I do it myself. Friends, you truly are a remarkably handy person. When you're near me, I find myself comforted by your presence. Don't be silly. The pleasure's mine. No, I mean it. Thank you. I hope that this marks the beginning of a long friendship. As do I, milady. As do I. Joke's on you, bitch! She's never allowed to talk to anyone ever again! Okay. Now, whatever. Just... Here. Yep, it was just the one Spooter. Yeah, I remember having trouble with that Spooter in the past. Not like they can gain any more points, but... just in case. Oh, shit! Well, he died. Yeah, it's just the boss now, so like... Oh, and he stays still. Yeah, I was getting a little bit close there, wasn't... Okay, Seth is just gonna be hanging out in the mountains for the rest of this map now. Oh, I can also, like, do this. Really close to a level up there. In fact, while I'm grinding that support... What the hell have you got? Flux, 45 of them. Ooh. I can heal in the meantime, too. No, it can't be. I've made it this far. Must I do everything myself? Look at this. Here we go. Damn, that was pretty good. Any other support that I can grind in the meantime? Like, who else does Natasha want to support with? Someone that I don't have yet. Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, and I can fully heal him, so... No biggie. What? Oh, you missed. Hit that time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here we go. This is why I super stocked up on heal stabs. He wasn't hit. And we'll just get support over there in the meantime between my pirate and my mage. Like, oh, nothing here yet. Yeah, alright, C. I want to get them to A. That's the plan. If it wasn't obvious by, you know, stopping at Garcia B. There. Here we go. This is what you do. Level 10 right now. About to reach level 11. Like, right now. Here it is. Well, it could have been better, but... Oh, well. Nope, still no support. Maybe I accidentally gained, like, too many other people's points during the map. I mean, I also haven't ended turns en masse yet, so... Kind of doing that while I'm doing this. Yep. Here we go. You be at the ready over here, just in case for supplies and stuff. I'm gonna burn, you know, another staff here. Is the thing. Pretty sure that one was a miss, yeah. That was a miss. Okay. Okay, level 12. Alright. Cool. That was a miss. Yep. Okay. Good thing the boss is using Flux. It has a decent amount of uses. Got 14 left, so I'll burn this staff and a decent bit of the next. That was a miss. That was a miss. That was a miss. That was a hit. Support. Here we go. Hey, mage lady. I mean, let's see. Loot. Hello, sir, son of warrior Garcia Ross. It's Ross. You left in the middle of the conversation. Thank you, but it's no big deal. That wasn't a compliment. So, by the way, so long. What the heck? Hey, wait a minute. I was telling you not to leave suddenly. What do you want? Well, nothing in particular. I just thought we could chat or something. Well, that doesn't sound very productive nor strategically important, but if you want to, please go ahead. Okay, let's see. What to talk about? You know, my mom used a little magic too. And she passed away a while ago. But that's why I thought I might be able to use magic too. Last time you said no right away, but you hadn't heard the whole story. Do you want to be a mage? No, not exactly. Well, then you should keep following your own instinct instead. Everyone has his or her own talent. I figured the path you are taking now is appropriate for you. Yeah, maybe you're right. Well, it's not like I was torn between the two or anything. I kinda just want to talk with a female mage like you. Thanks. You're welcome, I guess. I'm glad I could be of your service. Sport level increased. Cool. Alright. Here we go some more. How I play Fire Emblem in a nutshell. When people do things like Fire Emblem Iron Man challenges, do they do things like this? Like truly using all the tools at their disposal? I mean, even if you're not using save states, you can still do exactly what I'm doing right now. That thing that people do. Ooh, that was pretty good. But I know that heal is like a finite resource when you consider that, you know, it costs monies. You know, if you're Iron Manning, you're probably not going to be doing stuff in the arena like I am, so maybe, maybe not. I would be curious to like how willing Iron Manners are willing to truly, oh, there we go, truly take their time for the sake of being the challenge. It would appear you can't fight back. That's a shame. You might have just become the one type of unit that my freaking zero strength Eirika could actually do things about. Isn't that funny? Oh. And you are going to give her a level up, and that level up is going to give her strength. I even get another combat out of it, thanks to exactly when that iron sword broke. Another extra smidge of EXP out of the deal. Well, just after the miss, it makes no difference anyway. But, oh well. Time to die! Just stand there and get stabbed. Is this the end? No fame, no glory, no power. Octopath Traveler 0. Fuck! Oh, damn, that was a really good level up, but no freaking strength. You're safe now. Wah, Luigi. I was so scared. So very, very scared. Thank you. You've saved us both. If you would like, please take this. And thank you again. Heck yeah! For actually keeping them all safe. I'm not going to be using that for a while. It would have been more helpful if I got something like a Knight's Crest. Did a bunch of maintenance on my Honda Civic today. It got its spring oil change. New fog light bulbs. Apparently they both went out. I greatly reduced but didn't entirely eliminate the speaker rattle. Nice. And tore off the crappy window visors that were installed on the car when I bought it but were slowly uninstalling themselves as I drove the car. Sounds like it did quite a bit of good work there today. That was good. I gotta do a bunch of work on my Fargo here soon. I'm concerned it might be leaking coolant. Maybe. I've had the thought that it's maybe been doing that since, like, last year. I'm especially concerned now. Your late father, King Fado. He ordered me to keep silent until the proper time arrived. However, with all that has happened, with Emperor Vigard's actions, I feel it imperative that I tell you everything, Princess Eirika. Nice, nice. Are you ready to hear the secret of the bracelet you wear? I am. As you know, Princess, Renee houses one of the legendary sacred stones. Of course, it's in the temple. It's supposed to be a ward against evil. Yes, the true stone is, but the stone in the temple is nothing but a forgery. The real sacred stone of Renee lies beneath the royal castle. Guarding it is a powerful seal and an infinitely complex lock of sorts. What? Is this true? Yes. King Fado confided in me himself. Sacred stones banished evil long ago and possess powers beyond our ken. The ancient kings of Renee felt it prudent to seal ours away. They feared its power could be misused. They thought to remove the temptation. The keys to break the seal were hidden, too, forged into bracelets. The very ones that you and your brother, Prince Ephraim, wear. Our bracelets? How could Father keep this a secret from me for so long? They must know nothing of the bracelets. Tell them only if some great peril strikes. These were King Fado's exact orders. Prince Ephraim knows nothing of the bracelet's secret either. The king told me this out of fear that something might happen to him, so that when the time came, the two of you would learn the truth. Bracelets have such meaning. Yes, and we are the only living souls who know the secret of the Stone of Renee. At least, that's what I was given to believe, and yet the Grotto army has made it clear that they want me only for my bracelet. Yes, quite clear at that. I don't know how, but Emperor Vigard must have learned the secret somehow. And now, his troops pursue the bracelet, and we are no closer to knowing his motives. He would use the bracelets to unlock the sacred stone and destroy it in secret. Perhaps. Which means that my brother and his bracelet, he's been captured. They may have the bracelet already, and he may be Ephraim. Princess, you must take Novala's words to be true. We must hurry to Prince Ephraim. Enemy soldiers who fled the battle will have reported our location by now. The prince is being held prisoner at Renval. I fear they might execute him once they learn of our approach. You're right. We have no time to waste. We must hurry to Renval. Let's go rescue my brother. And conclude the first arc of the story. Getting into this game called Gear City lately. It's about running a car company in the most nerdy management sort of way. Like if you have to manage your stock price and shit. Oh geez, it's a struggle, but I keep going bankrupt in the 1930s because Great Depression. It has my brain highly interested. Yeah, it definitely sounds like the kind of game that could become like really easy to fixate onto there. Also, speaking about vehicle stuff, I found I was given photos yesterday that I've never seen before when it came to my truck here that I was really quite intrigued about. So as my dad's been continuing to go through a lot of stuff from my grandparents' place and sorting through everything, and there's a lot of photos in the mix there, I found photos of the day my grandpa first purchased this truck when it first came into my family in, I guess the summer of 2004, it looks like. So all I'd heard before was that this truck was a barn find, that it had been sitting in a barn for like 20 years untouched. I guess that was it. Well, I guess barn might be a little bit of a stretch then from the stories I had been told previously, but you know, a shed barn thing. That's where it was at. That was the state that it was in. And it looks a whole lot better by today's standards in terms of being a whole lot cleaner, pretty dusty there, not having been touched for a long time. A light was out, which also switches sides here strangely, so I guess, like, the glass of one side was taken and switched to the other side, because Fargo was still spelled out, like, the same way. It's not like either photo is flipped, so. At some point before taking it, it was switched over to the right side for some reason. Odd. With the open spot being the left side, but I guess when it was first taken out. But here it is there. That's the thing that's confused me the most about these photos, is like, what is with that? But some interesting differences are, and there was the Mercury after it would have been like first brought out. two of them having a standoff there back in 2004. My mirror's never been like that. My mirror has always been like here. So I guess that was something that my grandpa did, was take off the extension there and move it down to be like right here. Because I've never seen it like that. Or maybe I saw it like that as a kid and I just never realized it. And he must have found some more hubcaps at one point, because like here's one and there's just like missing ones. So maybe it only came with one hubcap. I think I had heard at one point that it came with more hubcaps, so maybe they were just in the cab or something like that. And another difference compared to today is no big white splotch on this side of the hood here, which is kind of hard to see here, but you can see it a little bit there. This was a picture I took like yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I still haven't taken off my Halloween stickers. I will when I start driving it like next month. Just haven't really gotten around to it, is the thing. But yeah, you know, generally a whole lot shinier, but it's not like the paint has been redone. It's just, you know, taken care of now. I want to redo the box this summer sometime. I was going to do it this winter, but then, like, life happened and stuff. But it was interesting to finally see, like, the day this was purchased. This would have been in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, is where this was. That was where this truck has spent most of its life. But now it's my own personal money sink. So it's cool to see more of the backstory and pieces together. I'd love to scan these photos at some point, and then maybe when I go to shows and stuff like that, I can, you know, make a little album that people can flip through, seeing it over time and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. Because I see some people have those kinds of things at car shows, but I never really had much history photos of it before. I mean, I had a few from me working on it. But I could put in photos like this, you know. This is what I could do. So it was hauled all the way from Saskatchewan to Alberta to be my grandpa's project for a short little while before it, you know, ended up coming over to our family, sitting in our backyard for, you know, 15 to 20 years. And it's become my project now. Funny how things work out there. Hot Rod, the Fargo, and the have a Fargo versus Mercury drag race. I was about to say there's a show where I could do that, but technically there isn't. There's a show called Mopar Madness that goes on every summer with like hundreds of vehicles. Like, it is massive. It's one of the biggest shows that goes on around here. But it's exclusively for Mopar vehicles. I am such a noob to vehicles and what the heck things are. I don't even know what Mopar is exactly. I just know that it's multiple different brands, one of which is like Dodge and Fargo. But I know that Ford and Mercury is not Mopar. So I could enter my truck in that show, but I don't think the Mercury would be a valid thing to enter that show. I don't know, I could always look into it at some point. But with that specific show, Mopar Madness, it's right by this raceway. The same raceway where Maverick Zero works, actually, from Fragstaff, who's been seen like around my streams a decent bit. I played Sonic Racing Crossroads with him at Janland. That guy. Right where he works there. They have a drag racing track, and they let people that have entered the show with their vehicles there optionally sign up for drag racing, like just for their time, essentially. Like, they race two cars at once because it's a proper drag racing track. That's mostly competing in terms of time. And this still has the original engine in it to this day. So, you know, it's not like it would ever go fast. But I want to drag race it just for fun. Just to say that I drag raced the Fargo at one point. So, I want to do that. I don't know if the Mercury could enter in that show, because the Mercury isn't a Mopar. Whatever the heck Mopar means. I've been to this Mopar Madness a couple of times. I should know what Mopar means, but I don't. But yeah, assert the Fargo's dominance. Yeah, it looks like a shot that you would see in like an anime or something like that. Two of them standing off there. Yeah, and then they were apart for 2004 up until last year. They were apart for, I guess, probably closer to 20 years, because my grandpa would have still had this truck until 2005 when it came to our household. So 20 years, these two vehicles were apart and didn't see one another until summer of last year, where they saw one another again, because we had the both of them side by side in a show. So anyway, that's a cool thing. They're just in a stack of photos upstairs, and I was looking through them and quite interested in some of them. So this photo that I took and posted here were not the ones that include like my grandpa standing beside it and stuff like that. But, you know, there's lots of ones like that in the stack too. Just figured I wouldn't be posting those ones publicly. Cars are a money sink, especially as a hobby. Luckily, with my new job, I have the money to maintain them. Downside is that I barely have the time. Yeah, so it goes. A Dodge engine into the Mercury, technically Mopar. The Mercury still has the original engine too. The Mercury is like 85% original, and the rest, you know, replaced with, you know, original equivalents pretty much. So both of these trucks are being kept original and historically accurate. So definitely don't want to do that, but it's a funny idea. Mopar, at least in the US, is Stellantis Parts Division. It's how Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chrysler, and in North America, even Fiat distribute parts. Mopar is technically another brand, but they don't sell any Mopar brand car models. They're the parts division. Okay, yeah, I think that sounds familiar. I probably heard that at one point. Also, because of the above statement, technically my Fiat 500 is a Mopar. Come enter into Mopar Madness. Mopar Madness is the only show where I think, no, one of two shows where I've seen multiple other Fargos at. But neither of them were kept original. And my Fargo was broken down that year, so I couldn't enter it in the show. So I want to do that this year. Because yeah, if I had entered my Fargo into that show, I would have been the only Fargo in the whole show that's still original. There would have been two others that have something modern under the hood, but nothing that's like actually historically accurate and stuff. Oh, and I was wrong about concluding this. We're about to move on to chapter 7, so there's 2 chapters left because it goes until chapter 8 before the split there. Imagine driving from Indiana, USA to Mopar Madness in Canada just to enter a Fiat 500. God, that is hilarious, and I kind of want to do that. I had some people suggest to me before that we drive the Mercury down to the, southern tip of the U.S. to Louisiana and New Orleans for a Mardi Gras before. And it's like, yeah, no, that's not happening. It'd be super fun to drive something like that in an event as big as Mardi Gras, but that's not happening, is the case. All right, let's have a quick look-see here. The next chapter, I'm still going to do the same thing that I do like this because I think it looks a bit cooler. Chapter 7, Waterside, Renval. 2 more chapters left to this section of the story. Let's do it.